and thank you so much for joining us for this month's Parent Cafe. We have someone who is a pillar in our community joining us today. Today we have Miss Erin Prentiss, who is the Outreach Services Manager with the Augusta-Richmond County Public Library System. She travels throughout Richmond County offering programs and sharing library information. She encourages everyone to build lifelong literacy and learning habits by using their libraries. She is a graduate of the high school at the University of Illinois Urbana campaign and a 2010 American Library Association Spectrum Scholar. She is also a proud alumni of Agnes Scott College. Miss Prentiss enjoys reading good murder mysteries, gardening, and playing board games. I hope you all are ready to receive some great information because today we have Miss Erin Prentiss joining us.
Hello everyone, and that was a really nice introduction. I do appreciate it. And I am representing the Augusta-Richmond County Public Library System. Our mission is to enriching the lives of the community, and our vision statement is the first choice for unlimited exploration. And as we go through this talk, you'll find out more about why we have those mission and vision statements, because we do a lot at the library. We have 6 locations. We have the headquarters library, which is on Telfair Street. It's right across the street from the old library, if you remember it. We have the Wallace branch in historic Laney Walker neighborhood, the Appleby branch up in Somerville, Freedman Branch Library, which is off North Leg, Maxwell Branch, which is next to Butler High School, and Diamond Lakes Branch, which is in the Diamond Lakes Community Park in Hepzibah. So we've got 6 locations, and we'd love to see you at any of them, and we'll definitely take care of you. We are part of what is called the Pines Library Network, which is a statewide network. It covers almost all of the state of Georgia, and we can request books and DVDs and other materials from libraries across the state and back and forth. So if your local library doesn't have what you need, you can always ask a staff member or place a hold online, and we'll contact you when it comes in. We have a lot of digital resources, so many that it would take up all my time that if I continue to talk about them. But one I would like to highlight is eRead Kids. And eRead Kids is a digital library for children. So basically it goes through about pre-K, 5 years old, up through middle grades, which is about 8th grade. And with your library card number and PIN, which is usually the last 4 digits of the phone number you signed up with, you can access ebooks and audiobooks for children. There's an app as well. It's called Access 360. And you can download them, put them on your tablet. You're on a road trip, you can listen to some children's audiobooks and just stay with your, stay literate on whatever way you want to. You can check out a physical book from your library, or you can download ebooks from eRead Kids. We also have another ebook app, which is called Libby, and that is for all ages. It includes ebooks, audiobooks, and magazines, and it's got a lot of great magazines that, magazines cost a lot and you got to pay them every year. So we've got a lot of magazines you can read for free on your phone, tablet, or computer through Libby. One thing that people don't always know about the library is that we have a lot of programs. We're always doing programs for all ages, but I'll specifically focus on the ones we have for children. We have story times every week at our locations. We do things like Lego Club at some of our locations. I know this summer at the Freedman branch, they had a trailer that came to show you how milk was made, and it had a cow on it this summer. We do have a lot of arts and crafts programs for kids. Some are in person, some are you just come to the library, pick up the bag, take it home and do it. So we have a lot going on, and 99.99% of our programs are free of charge, which is everybody's favorite price. I will also talk about a few things that are new at the library, or newish, or maybe new to you. One thing that we have is that we do lend hotspots. So if you do not have internet access at home, or you are going to be traveling and you want to borrow one of our hotspots, you can check it out for a week and use the internet. We've also recently received Chromebooks, so we're checking those out as well. So if you have the hotspot, don't have a computer, need a computer, let's say your child is working on an assignment or you need to write a resume, you can check the Chromebooks out as well. And we also have launch pads, which are like a children's tablet. They kind of have learning apps on them. It's very simple to use. And, you know, if you're going on that road trip with the kids or you need to keep them busy for a little bit, it has learning apps. You can just give it to them and they can enjoy themselves. And one of my favorite new things that we have is our bookmobile, which is a library on wheels, basically. It's a converted Sprinter van. It's got shelves and it's filled with books and movies. We could check things out to you. We are going out into the community, building our routes right now, and we attend community events. So if you see us, don't give us a honk, but you know, let us know. You can always reach out to us on social media and let us know that you saw us, and we'd love to hear about the sightings of the bookmobile in the community. And that pretty much covers my general presentation.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing so much of that great information, Erin, especially about all the different locations that's located right here in the Augusta area. So it sounds like we have branches that's centrally located just around, you know, the area. So just in case, you know, people don't have adequate transportation, it sounds like there's a location close enough that may be in walking distance, busing distance, so people can still be able to get their library books or just have access to the library.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's great. Something that stuck out to me is that I didn't know that you all did a bookmobile. And I think that is really, really cool. And so if somebody is doing a community service outreach event, you said that they can just reach out to you on social media? Well,
the best way to reach out would be to reach out by email to me at outreach@ARC for Augusta Richmond County, PLS for Public Library System.org. So outreach@arcpls.org. That's the best way to get in contact to see if the bookmobile might be available for your community event.
Okay, and so I think that is something that's really huge, is that y'all have added this type of service that, so even if it's a situation to where, you know, people can't come to the libraries, like the library can come to them, and the library, because I mean I know a lot of all of the schools have a library within the school, but are y'all willing to even go to schools for
yes, definitely.
bookmobiles and things of that nature?
Yeah, we're definitely available to go to schools. Would love to come to career days. I always think it's fun to have something you could physically show, like here is where I work, right here.
Right.
So yeah, we definitely come to school, PTA nights. You know, we are available after school, of course, and all summer. So we want to let people know that we're here when your media center is closed. Yeah, and that's amazing. And so I know you said that y'all have a lot of different programming that takes place at the library itself. I know you said something about Lego workshops. Lego clubs, Lego clubs. What is and is there an age range between? It's pretty much elementary aged. And we just have a bunch of Legos and we just let the kids go to town, which they really love it. Yeah. And so do you all do, I guess, field trips? Kids, do y'all conduct field trips to the library? Like if a school wanted to bring their elementary age kids to the library, are y'all open to having field trips? Oh yes, we're definitely open to having field trips, having people come in the library. we have a lot of daycares that come to our story times, for example.
Okay.
So we love field trips.
Okay. And for your story times, is it always somebody that's at the library, or do y'all take volunteers to come in and conduct those story times?
Mostly it's people at the library or people we've reached out to.
Okay.
So that's typically how we do our story times.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's amazing that again that we have so many libraries and the access is so vast that we can reach different sectors of our community, so people can always stay intact and in tune with the library system, because like you said, I didn't know that you can check out a hotspot, or now you can check out a Chromebook, just in case you want to sit at home outside of hours to look for a job, or like you said, do resumes or things of that nature. And I know a lot of the high schools, middle schools and high schools allow the kids to have the laptops now, but sometimes those are not available for all students. So being as though a parent may get off and be like, oh my goodness, my child doesn't have access, but they do have this project, we can go to the library and check out a Chromebook, so we can get this project or get this studying or whatever done. So I think that's amazing that those services are being offered. And are those offered at all the locations?
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. And is that a certain length of time? Because I know you said a hotspot for a week.
Yes.
So is that usually the standard, like 7 days for these types of items?
7 days for the hotspots, the Chromebooks, and the Launchpad tablets.
And the Launchpads. Okay. Well, that's amazing. I'm just thrilled that these type of things are readily available to the members of the community. So it's never an excuse of, oh, the library was closed and I couldn't do it. Get there on your lunch break, check out a Chromebook real fast, check out a hotspot real fast, so you can be able to do the things that you need to do if it happens to, sometimes after hours you got to look up information.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes just doing stuff on the phone, it doesn't give the same effect as being able to do it on a laptop.
Absolutely.
So
it can be so much slower. You're like, ugh.
Yes, and sometimes I need to see the full screen. I need to be able to read small details. I need to, everything. And so those laptops and those things of that nature provides those type of services. Do you all host any type of events? I know we talked about small kids, but any other type of events?
Oh, yes.
At the library?
Yeah, we also have teen events that we do, and for events for adults, a lot of computer classes. We do stuff for local history. I know with the teen events, we try different things. I know there's a book club, sometimes arts and crafts, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But we have something for everyone, truly.
Okay. All right. So from the littles up into the season, we have something at the library that everybody can take advantage of, and that's amazing to know that yes, your little can be getting, taking advantage of the reading services and the story time, and then the parent can be getting computer classes, learning how to operate the computer and things of that nature. So yes, get to your local library, sign up, get you a Pine card so you can be in the know, so you can get your literature, get your reading. What do you feel, but what is the average amount of time? Yeah, the average amount of time that a child should be read to, and or an adult, teenager/adult should read a day.
Gosh, I would say probably 20 minutes a day. It's pretty good. Everybody has their own pace.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to give anybody a page limit or a word count. But 20 minutes a day is pretty good.
Okay.
My mother used to read to me at night. So we would go to sleep.
Yeah.
So right before bedtime's a great time. But really, any amount you can get is great. If you can increase it, if you're just able to get 5 minutes a day, or maybe you're not in the habit of reading, and so maybe you just read once this week. Whatever works for you, we're happy. Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. So yes, whatever you can do, but make sure you are opening a book. Make sure you are reading, what like Miss Erin said, whether it's 5 minutes a day or if it's just once a week. Make sure you are opening it up so you can learn more, open up. You can travel through a book. With information. Information is the key to this world. This is how we make the world go around. So open yourself up to receive more information. And if you need more information, the library is the place to go to get that information.
Absolutely.
Sign up for some of those programs and just be a part of what your community has right here in the midst for you. And so, Miss Erin, is there anything else that you would like to share?
Yes, and I'm sorry, have this for last. We have an agreement with Richmond County Schools that every child from kindergarten to 12th grade automatically receives a free library card unless their parents opt out. It's just a number. It's their student ID number, and they can come to the library, check out up to 5 books at a time, access all of our online resources, and there are no fines on these accounts. Now, if you lose the book, if we don't get it back, it's been a while, we might assess a fee for the price of the book. But if it's late, we just turn it back in.
Okay. So listen, you heard it here. If you have a child, kindergarten through 12th grade, they are already a member of your community library. The only way they can't be a member is if you as the adult opt them out. So please take those students to go ahead and go to the library, introduce them to the library system so they can begin to explore and gain more information that's right there literally within reach. So yes, your kids are already members, okay? You may have to still sign up, but your kids are already members of our community public library system, all right? Well, I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I thank you, Miss Erin, for coming down and sharing some great information about our local libraries. Again, if you all have, if you are a community or organization that's looking to get the word out, please feel free to reach out to myself so we can get you on the Parent Cafe. And until next time, see you next month.